Hey everyone, welcome to our first episode. My name is Carlo. This is Unbox TCG, the newest show that you can watch online where we play Flesh and Blood, Magic the Gathering, and other types of TCGs here in the Philippines. For today's episode, we're going to debut with one of our favorite games, which is, of course, Flesh and Blood. I'll be playing Briar, and my good friend over here, Jigs. Jigs, say hello.
Hello.
We'll be playing
Bravo.
and yeah, so we'll start things off by talking about the decks, the characters, why we love them, the heroes, the tech, and then we'll get into the match. Let's go. So the hero I'm using is Briar. I like her a lot because, in my opinion, she is the most explosive, but equally the most frustrating hero to play. There are a lot of things that you can do that really amp up your damage within a short amount of time, but there is also that tendency that she kind of breaks, which is kind of annoying. So what really makes this deck kind of work and kind of brick is Channel Mount Heroic. So this is my favorite card. What you do is you cast it, pitch an Earth card, and you get +3 damage at least for 2 rounds for all of your attacks, which allows you to deal anywhere from, let's say, a really bad hand, like one attack, 7, or it can go all the way up to 30 plus, depending on how many attack cards that you have in hand. So usually, if you're able to set this up, the chances of you winning are very high. Now, apart from Channel Mount, taking a look at the deck, we have a bunch of Earth Pitch cards. So I usually run 6 Earth Pitch cards in blues. They're your typical cards. I won't go through them in detail. We have 2 Force of Natures, 2 Sonatas. These cards usually work to extend the effect of, when I say extend, not really because you want to keep the Channel Mount longer, but it allows you to draw more cards so that you can keep on hitting your opponent. So let's say you put Force of Nature in with Channel Mount. What happens is every single attack that has a higher attack than its base, when it hits, you draw a card. So you will just keep on drawing and drawing and drawing while you keep on attacking and attacking and attacking. Sonata, this one is one of those high roll cards. If it works really well. If it doesn't, it just sucks. So again, that's the RNG side of Briar. Now, apart from that, we have another card that a lot of people love with this deck, which is Plunder Run. I used to run 6 Plunder Runs, but I moved down to just 4, which are the reds and the yellows. And I replaced the blue Plunder Runs with Captain's Call. The reason mainly, I just want to make sure that I'm able to consistently hit my opponent with Rosetta Thorn. So if you have Captain's Call, give your next attack go again, and then hit them with Rosetta for 2 and 2 right after. Then we have our non-attack suite. You have Nimbalism, you have Gorganian Tome. Again, just putting the tone down. That's already half of your embodiment of lightning, which gives your next attack go again. And then we have the typical attacks. We have Entwined Lightnings, we have Scar for a Scar, we have Lightning Surges, we have Swarming Gloom Veils, Ravenous Rabbles, Enlightened Strikes. This one I really like. Not everyone runs them, give and take, but it is one of my favorite attacks. You have Snatches, I have 1 Command and Conquer, and then 1 Exude Confidence, and lastly, 1 Lightning Press for that surprise factor. In terms of the equipment, going quickly, you have Rosetta Thorn, which is again the most powerful weapon in my opinion of the game. For the armor, you have Crown of Providence. By the way, I just pulled this yesterday. Yay! Cold foil Crown of Providence for that extra defense, and again, it defends you from breaking your arsenal type of effects like Command and Conquer. You have this card, Dyadic Carapace, which I initially thought was just for AB, but turns out the 2 defense is really, really strong. We have Grasp of the Arc Knight, Snapdragon Scalers, and then the rest of the AB equipment for Briar. So that pretty much is Briar. The strategy will be to try to hit Jigs as much as possible.
Please don't.
With Rosetta Thorn until you get to Channel Mount, and then you just crush him, hopefully, with a really big turn. So Jigs, talk about Bravo.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jigs. I'm playing Bravo, the showstopper. And in my opinion, he's a pretty good Blitz deck because he is a master of tempo in the right hands. So Bravo likes to leverage the use of crush effects and forcing your opponent to block. So you run a suite of very disruptive cards like Debilitate, Starstruck, and Crippling Crush.
Crippling Crush sucks.
Yeah, Crippling Crush sucks
for your
opponent because that's 11 damage that's coming in, and if they don't block it, not only do they take 11 damage, which is more than half of your life total in Blitz, but they're forced to discard 2 cards at random. So you really want to try and leverage these cards. Now, the only problem is that these cards cost a lot to cast. They're usually 5 to 7 resource to cast. So you're also going to be running a lot of blues. And then the blues that you run, they have to be relevant because, well, if you find yourself with no reds in hand, it's going to be a bit difficult to play the game. Which is also why Bravo can pivot from, swinging out with large attacks and forcing your opponent to block, using their blues, using their equipment to just stop your opponent from getting through. Like, you effectively become a wall with all of your equipment because I'm running Titan's Fist and the Buckler because in Blitz, really, the 20 life, it hurts a lot. There's not much way to gain that life back except for some people like to run Sigil of Solace. I run one Sigil of Solace. But yeah, that's why the equipment is very important because it allows you to soak up damage without throwing cards from your hand. And then if you're able to keep that 4-card hand or that 3-card hand, you are definitely hitting for much harder than they are, unless you have Channel Mount Heroic on the board, in which case you have to shift to defense. And yeah, that's basically Bravo's entire game plan. Here are a lot of the Bravo-centric cards, like Pulverize. Pulverize is very good. It's 14 damage, which is, again, more than half of your life total in Blitz. So you will be forcing people to block. And you can back that up with Pummel, just to show them that, like, hey, if I have 2 resource floating, you have to respect the Pummel. And people argue over lunging press. Some people don't like lunging press. But I like it better than Blue Pummel, just because if I have 1 card in hand and they're thinking like, oh, they don't have resource to cast Pummel, and then they block for just like enough to live or enough to stop a crush effect, I can lunging press and push through with that 1 piece of damage. And both of these cards are also fun to run with Command and Conquer, just because people always double block Command and Conquer, or they try to stop Command and Conquer. And getting through and wrecking an arsenal, or...
It's always the sweetest feeling ever.
Yeah, it's always the best feeling. Yeah, I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, we're just gonna play. Okay, let's go. So, die roll, odd even.
Odd.
I will...
Are you responsible? Are you a
Today?
responsible gamer?
Oh God, I want to go first again.
You can show our audience that we do not block.
I'll go first.
That's right.
Let's go. By the way, you're not supposed to do that. I'm thinking because you could set up your surge and stuff, right?
Well, sure, but then
Still better if I
it's
go.
debatable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
it's better for you to keep a hand rather than
Okay, fine. I will go second. Go.
You're going second.
Let's show them the
Okay,
responsible way of
responsible
doing
gameplay.
it. And if I lose, it's your fault. Okay, go, Jigs.
Sure, I'm going first.
Oh, now I want to go first. Oh, sige, go ahead. I already said go.
Okay, going first. I think going first is one of the only times where I want to dominate an attack, just to either push damage through or force you to block with equipment. So I'm going to pitch this to activate Bravo, dominate and floating 1 resource. Then I will attack you with Debilitate, which is one of my crush cards. What it does is if it crushes, hitting you for 4 or more, your first attack during your next turn has -2 attack.
Oh, that's so evil. So it's for how much?
For 8.
For 8.
Yes.
So I can only block with 1 card, right?
Yes.
So I will block with...
So this weakens his turn. It makes it so that I don't take as much pressure as I would usually.
3.
Unless he wants to block with equipment, which is also a win for me, because that's less equipment to block with later.
Yeah, but it's Dominate, so I have no choice, right?
Yes,
So
it is
3.
dominate.
Ah, it's so early. 4, 5. So I need to block at least 5, right?
At least 5 to avoid the crush.
I'll block 5.
All right.
So I'll take 3.
Yep. Taking 3.
Then this gets a -1.
Okay, I will close the chain and arsenal my last card.
Right. Drawing back up to 4.
Move these back.
Okay, my turn. I will create a rune chant. Pitching this. Rune chant. Then I will attack you for 3. Go again.
For 3, go again. What does this do again? This is Swarming Gloomveil.
Yep. Floating 1.
I will just block for 3 with this card. Yes.
Then I will pitch Enlightened Strike.
What? There's a Command and Conquer coming out. Okay.
So Command and Conquer, when it hits, guys, the arsenal of jigs blows up.
Yeah, it'll blow up my arsenal. And I don't want that because I put this there for a reason. And I don't want you to get an embodiment of Earth either. So I think I will have to block with these two cards. Blocking with my own Command and Conquer.
That's good. Okay, moving to end. Where do I put this? Here, here. Bring back up to 4. Go.
Yep. Okay, so this is the beauty of Bravo. If you're sitting here with a blue in hand, you can just swing with a hammer.
So annoying.
Attacking you for 4.
So annoying. For 4. I'm already at 17.
You can just take it.
Okay. I'm easy to talk to.
I will move to my end step.
Okay.
Drawing 4 cards. 4.
Channel mount. I forgot to put this
Oh,
on.
and that's how you know you have to block now.
And then I will. So it kind of reveals what I have. Give it go again.
Okay, so he revealed a lightning press for those of you who didn't see.
Entwine lightning, it gains go again. If I reveal a lightning card, if I fuse
Yeah,
a lightning
if you
card,
fuse a
so I
lightning
kind of
card.
fused my attack reaction. So it kind of knows that I have it in hand.
Yes.
So yeah,
The
attacking you
The
for.
question is, do I care about that? Do I want you to
7.
use it now? Or do I just not block?
I can do that.
Because there's nothing else that you can do. And I will take at most 10 damage. Yeah, sure. No blocks.
I will. Okay, pitch this to do 2 and 2.
Darn. Okay, so I take 7 damage first. Then Rosetta Thorn is coming in.
So this is the weapon that deals 2 arcane and 2 physical.
Yes,
Once
it
you have a
is.
non-attack and an attack.
Yep, it is very annoying. Sure, I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So channel mount checks out.
Yes, Channel Mount stays alive.
Put the 1 counter here, flow counter, drawing back up to 4. Go, sir.
Okay, now I have a few decisions.
Oh, I hit you something, right? With the no.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you make.
You rune chant pala, kanina?
Yeah.
Oh, the other game, you got hit with the rune chant.
I got hit with the rune champ.
The other round.
Okay, sure.
Yes. We have a judge,
Yeah.
Judge Jigs.
We-
Hey, Judge, no, Judge.
Judge
Justin. Okay, go.
Okay. You have 4 cards. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block with your equipment. Ooh.
And an embodiment.
And an embodiment.
Because
okay.
you let me hit.
Yeah, that's true. I let you hit. I did not think about that. Okay, so I am going to try and slow you down a little bit. I'm gonna activate Bravo, floating 1 resource. Then, as the 1 resource, I will make a seismic surge for next turn using my tectonic plating. Then, I'll attack you with Spinal Crush, floating 1 resource.
How much is the plus of lunging press?
That's a secret.
No,
It's +1.
+1. So, I have,
It's +1.
so what's the cost of pummel? 2?
The cost of pummel is 2. Yes.
So I have to pay, I have to block. So this is a crush effect, right?
Yes.
So I need to block at least 5. No, 6.
You need to block at least 6 because this is swinging in for 9.
Okay, so I'm obviously blocking with
2, 3, 4.
5 and then 1 equipment. And 1 card,
Yeah, 1 card from hand.
which will be. Yeah. So that's 8.
So block for 8.
Sonata gains +1 because I have an embodiment of her.
Okay. That's fine.
I will trigger Crown,
Sure.
getting rid of this card because it is useless, and then drawing a new card, which is equally useless. Okay.
Okay, that's good. I have no reactions. So that's fine with me because it does whittle down your equipment. Then I will arsenal my last
This
card.
-2, -1.
Moving to my end step.
Okay. So I will start things off with a Lightning Surge for 7.
I forgot about Channel Mount. Why is that still there?
It will stay there forever.
For 7, you have 2 cards in hand. You already pitched the Lightning Press. I think it's time to block with equipment. Wouldn't you agree?
Nope.
I will. Don't know how I want to play this, but yeah, I think I will block with equipment. 2, 3, 4. I block with this?
It's that annoying buckler.
5, 6. Okay, I have inefficient blocks and I'm sad because this 2, 4, 6, 8. Or should I just block with a card from hand? 2, 4, 6. Channel Mount Heroic Math is hard. I will block like this. There you go. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, triggering Crown of Providence. I will put away my arsenal and draw a card.
Okay, so for my reaction, I'll give it go again with Snapdragon.
All right, sure.
Then I will create a rune chant
So that breaks the combat chain.
and then hit you again for 7.
There's another 7 coming in. Okay.
Rune chant first.
There's a rune chant. Sure. Thinking if I want to pay for the rune chant, because if you have no cards in hand,
I get to draw if it hits.
it doesn't have go again though, right?
Nope.
Okay, so we are fine. We're all good. We can be greedy. I think.
You'll take the one.
I will take the one from the rune chant. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So
Take
I will take 2 damage.
I'll create an embodiment.
Okay, so
And
this
I
has
will
2 counters on it
Draw.
now.
Arsenal pass.
This has 1 counter.
Drawing back up to 4. User.
Okay, so on my turn, the Seismic Surge will trigger the start of my turn. I have 1. I will use 1 to create another Seismic Surge for later. Okay, then with my 2 floating resource, I have 2 floating. I will play Command and Conquer.
No!
Yes.
That's annoying. That is so annoying. Do I give it up?
You could just take the damage.
You have any floating?
I
resource?
don't have any floating. I have 2 cards in hand.
Which can be something to pitch for Pummel.
It could be. It could be 2 reds, and I just have nothing.
That's so annoying. Blocking for 6.
You're blocking for 6. Okay, so I will move to the reaction step. I will play Pommel.
No!
So this is
So
usually
evil!
what happens. You're gonna try and blow out your blocks.
Yeah, so how much will it take? 4?
You'll take 4 damage, your arsenal gets blown up, and you discard 1 card.
No.
Yes! Get the channel mount out of here.
And I remove 1 card, right?
1,
Discard
2,
1 card, yeah.
4. Yep. That ends my turn.
Is there a point in attacking now? You have a full hand. Seismic Surge. I will just Arsenal pass.
Arsenal pass. Okay, so my turn starts. Seismic Surge pops. I have 1. So my next Guardian attack costs 1 less. And I don't think I want to refresh the Surge this time around. Because you are at 9 life. So I can be scary. I will activate Bravo. So Dominate is active. Then I will play Crippling Crush. Yes, here it comes.
First episode of the show and I die.
Yeah, Crippling Crush.
What the F? Okay, so if I block, so I'm down to 9. If I block for 2, for 1,
Yeah, you block
I'm
for
dead.
1.
So I need to give up at least 1 card.
Yes.
But the crush effect is 2 cards, right?
Yes, the crush effect forces you to discard 2 random.
So block 2, discard 2. Oh, it's random pa.
Yes, it's
That
random.
is so annoying. Wait, so obviously I'll block with this.
Yes.
And then it's just a question of which one I will block with. So
Yes.
if I block with this, it's 3. I'll be down to 2. If I block for 3.
If you block for 3, you're blocking 4. Simple math. Wait.
11 minus
11 minus 4.
7.
7.
I'll block for 3.
Okay, so you take 7 damage.
Yeah, so I'm down to 2.
Down to 2. You discard 2 cards at random. So I will steal these 2. Yoink. That's Enlighten Strike and
And Twine Lightning.
Twine Lightning.
This blows up.
Yes, that blows up. Moving to my end. Bottom these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I will attack you for 4, go again. So Lightning Surge, if it comes from your arsenal, it gains go again. So 4, go again.
4, go again. I'm at 5.
You can take it.
I could take it. Sure, I'll take it.
Yay, embodiment. Attack you for 4.
Oh, there's another one. I'm down to 1. Wait. Okay, so interesting stack interaction. With Exude Confidence not in play yet.
You can do
Still
your
on the
Oasis.
stack. I can play my Oasis. No, the Sigil of Solace. I can
Yeah.
play Sigil of Solace. Gain 3 life. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 4, and then I'm just gonna throw my shield in front of it. Or should I throw more than my shield? No, I'll just throw my shield in front
Okay,
of it.
so you're down to 3.
Yes. What? No, I'm down to 1.
What's the defense of the shield?
Block 1.
Okay, so you're down to 1.
Yes.
So you better make sure you kill me this turn.
Or try to.
1, 2,
So-
3, 4. Well, if you have a dominate effect,
I do not. I do have Hammer coming in for 4 damage. And now begins the bluffing game.
So Pummel is +4.
Pommel is +4.
Lunging press is +1.
Lunging press cannot hit weapons.
Cannot hit weapons.
Yes.
So maximum output that you can do is
Is
8.
+4. Yeah, it's 8. Then I'm going to sit here menacingly with my 2 cards, which I will show to the camera. Or this one, this count.
If you have it, you have it. Blocking for 4.
If I have it, I have it.
Yeah.
This is really how you want to go?
Yeah. No! It always happens.
It always
It always happens. So yeah, first episode of the show.
Smash.
The lesson is don't be too greedy.
Yes. But also greed is good. As you saw.
Yesterday I played at an armory.
Yeah.
I died to Ira, so I was down to 4.
Uh-huh.
I blocked for 3. While I was blocking, I said, you know, chances are that card in your arsenal is probably Razor Reflex. But if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't.
And it was Razor Reflex.
So anyway, that's our first episode. As you guys saw, Bravo won in convincing. Not really convincing.
I am down to 1.
I just kind of made mistakes. But yeah, nagkakaroon palusot. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be doing more episodes like this in the future with more people from the Unbox team. We'll have Justin, we'll have Miko, and everybody else.
Just everybody.
Toxte.
Yeah.
Just so we can show you more.
We have a lot of good players.
Yeah, heroes. I'm definitely not in the same level as those guys, but so hopefully you get to see higher level play within the next few episodes. So let us know what you guys think. Enjoy to your heart's content of criticizing every single thing that we did.
Yes.
Comment down below what were all the mistakes. Point it all out. We're always open to feedback and criticism because we do not claim to be like super good.
We're not perfect.
Yes, we are just enjoying the game. So if you guys want to learn Flesh and Blood, please do drop by Unbox and check us out on Facebook. We'll be doing announcements on when the next events will be for Learn Flesh and Blood. So if you guys enjoyed, this is Carlo.
And Jigs.
Peace.